Thank you, Chairman Moran, Chairman Takano, Ranking Member Rowe, and distinguished members of the committee. If I may, as a point of personal privilege, ask anybody who's from North Carolina, either currently or passed through North Carolina in relation to your service, please stand up or raise your hand.
Senator Tillis, you one-upped all of us. With that, I'm going to walk out on you, not the commander.
Well, thank you, Mr. Chairman. And first off, I'm very proud to be sitting next to Bill Oxford. I've had the distinct pleasure of getting to work with him many times over the past several years in his many capacities as he's continued to serve after his military service. He's virtually held every position one could hold within the American Legion, both in North Carolina and at the national level. Bill Oxford was elected National Commander of the American Legion on August 29, 2019, during the organization's 101st National Convention in Indianapolis. He's been a member of the nation's largest veterans organization since 1986. A native of Lenoir, North Carolina, Mr. Oxford is a paid-up-for-life member as well as the past commander of Post 29 in Lenoir. He served as the Department Commander of North Carolina American Legion from 2010 to 2011. He's a veteran of the U.S. Marine Corps. Mr. Oxford was an aviation electronic technician for the A-6 Intruder and served in Vietnam during his initial enlistment. After being discharged as a sergeant in 1970, Mr. Oxford joined the North Carolina National Guard. He subsequently attended Officers Candidate School and transferred to the U.S. Army Reserve, where he ultimately retired as colonel after more than 34 years of military service. A former mayor and city council member of Cages Mountain, North Carolina. I think they didn't think I could pronounce that right. They gave me a phonetic one. He's worked since his high school as a high school student, with most of his career choices being in maintenance and engineering field. Mr. Oxford's also served his community by volunteering as a coach, umpire, referee, administrator, and several youth athletic programs. And he's also served as the public address announcer for Post 29 American Legion baseball team. Mr. Oxford's lifelong record of service to our nation and to our community have prepared him well to lead the American Legion. His theme as National Commander of the American Legion is a foundation for the future, as the organization enters its second century of service. That is a fitting theme for Mr. Oxford's tenure, given the work together on the Legion Act, given our work together on the Legion Act, a bill that expands eligibility for membership for the American Legion to veterans of all eras. I was proud to co-lead this bill with Senator Sinema and work closely with the American Legion to successfully get the bill signed into law just last summer. With that, it's my great privilege and honor to welcome a fellow North Carolinian, Bill Oxford, to this hearing on behalf of the American Legion. I know you're going to do us proud.